So there seems to be a hot button issue that is in the ag community, and probably people that aren't involved in it are thinking like, I don't care, I don't want to listen. Okay, don't. But I hang out on some Facebook groups, you know. Sometimes it's fun, and I would say a lot of them are kind of geared towards what I would refer to as the hobby farmers, maybe people who aren't doing farming as their primary income. Maybe they raise feeders on the side. Maybe they buy in heifers and sell them as replacements, whatever their gig is. It seems like they're really mad, and the reason they are mad has to do with dairy farmers now selling bottle babies at some historically high prices. So it used to be if you sold a 100-pound Holstein calf off the farm up here, I'll just use up here in New England as an example. If you got anywhere from $100 to $150, great. You were doing great. You did not have to pay for that calf to be hauled to an auction. And heifer calves, they were worth nothing, okay? Just pretty much nothing. And so it used to be that these people could go to an auction and they could buy bottle babies really cheap. And now when I say bottle babies, I just mean these calves that are 1, 2, 3 weeks old. They're still on milk. They're still delicate, I would say, in their life. But people would go there and they would buy these calves pretty damn cheap. They would raise them up, and then they would turn around and sell them at a pretty profit. It was a good business for them. And now all of a sudden, in the past few years, things have changed. So we had massive snowstorms out west on these feeder lots. We had wildfires. We had drought. And all of a sudden, there is a shortage of beef calves. Now, dairy contributes 20% of the U.S. beef supply. This could be in the form of steers, cull cows, fattened dairy heifers, whatever. It's still 20%. But all of a sudden, farmers start breeding their lower end cows to beef. And now in Holsteins in particular, when you breed an Angus to a Holstein, it's a 50-50 cross, comes out as a good-sized black calf. Black calves are worth more money. And all of a sudden, the prices started creeping up. Where you used to be able to sell that 50-50 for, you might get a couple hundred, great. It's worth more than if you had just had a Holstein bull calf. But all of a sudden, the price is $300, $400, $500. Oh my gosh, these calves are going for $1,000. Fantastic, right? Even us as also colored breed producers, you used to not be able to give these bull calves away. You might get someone who wants to buy them as a steer, but that's about it. They were pretty much worthless. And now even the colored breeds, you can get $300, $400, $500 for these calves. And dairy calves included. There's a shortage of dairy heifers now because people are breeding everything to beef, and oh my gosh, now we don't have any heifers. And so for us personally, we have had an oversupply of heifers every year. So we send heifers every few months, and now even they are bringing great prices. And so that brings me to the point of, why are we mad at dairy farmers for charging market value of their calves? Why are we mad at dairy farmers finally getting a fair price for something? We make pennies to feed the country, and you're mad because now you have to pay market value for your bottle baby that you were just going to turn around and sell for a profit anyways. Okay, you don't get mad when you go to the store and pay $5.99 for your Oreos. You don't get mad about that. You just put them in the cart and you buy them because you want it. So don't be mad at farmers because of this. How about we just be happy that for once we're getting something that's worth it? Okay, so stop.